Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, working long hours, visualizing your dreams, or meditating to manifest abundance, you're still stuck in a cycle of lack? What if I told you the cause might be hidden right in your bedroom? Yes, certain objects we keep in this intimate space carry stagnant energy that blocks prosperity. Today, we're diving into 9 things you should remove from your bedroom immediately to open the floodgates of abundance. I used to think my financial struggles were entirely external, market conditions, bad timing, or just plain bad luck. But once I started addressing the energy in my home, especially my bedroom, everything began to change. I cleared out items that carried stagnant energy and replaced them with things that reflected abundance, and the results were profound. Let's talk about how you can do the same. First, let's address an often overlooked culprit: old, damaged shoes. Think about it. Your shoes carry you through life, quite literally. When they're worn out with frayed edges or broken soles, they reflect depletion. Energetically, they signal a lack of support and stability. Keeping such shoes can subtly tell your subconscious that you're okay with struggling to move forward. I remember a pair of sneakers I kept for years out of nostalgia. Once I finally let them go and replaced them with a sturdy new pair, I noticed an immediate spring in my step, not just physically, but energetically. Replace those old shoes with ones that empower you and watch the transformation. Now, let's move on to expired beauty products. These are like the forgotten leftovers of your self-care routine. Beauty items have an energetic lifespan, just like food. Using or even storing expired products sends the message that you don't value yourself enough to surround yourself with fresh, nourishing things. I once found an old bottle of moisturizer in my drawer. It had been there for years. Tossing it out felt like shedding layers of outdated energy. Replace these items with new products that make you feel radiant, because your outer glow reflects your inner abundance. Another item to address is incomplete accessories. Lone earrings, broken necklaces, or empty jewelry boxes create an energy of incompleteness. I used to keep a single earring from a pair I loved, hoping one day its match would miraculously reappear. But it never did. Holding on to it was like holding on to lack. When I finally let it go, I felt an unexpected relief, as though I'd given myself permission to release what no longer served me. By removing these items, you're signaling to the universe that you're ready for completeness and harmony. Now, let's talk about dusty books. Books are wonderful sources of knowledge, but they also hold energy. When books sit idle for years, never read or used, their energy stagnates. I remember giving away a stack of old books I hadn't touched in years. The moment I cleared that shelf, I felt an urge to dive into new knowledge, and opportunities seemed to follow. Let your bookshelves be a space for living, flowing ideas, not a museum of the past. Old clothes are another silent culprit. Overflowing closets of items you never wear create a feeling of stagnation. I once held onto a pair of jeans for years, thinking, maybe I'll fit into these again someday. But every time I looked at them, I felt a pang of failure. Donating them felt like reclaiming my power. Freeing up your wardrobe sends a message of readiness for change, growth, and new opportunities. Next, let's address the hidden dust traps, unused hangers and hooks. At first glance, they might seem harmless, but unused organizational tools create an energy of stagnation. It's like holding on to the potential for action without ever taking it. Clearing these out opens space for new opportunities to hang around, both literally and energetically. Your bedding is another area to consider. Torn or tattered sheets and blankets carry depleted energy. Think about how much time you spend wrapped in your bedding. It's the fabric of your rest and dreams. I once replaced my old, worn-out comforter with a high-quality one, and the difference was palpable. I started waking up feeling refreshed, as if my body had been cradled by abundance all night. Treat your bedding as an investment in your well-being and your prosperity. Finally, let's discuss physical clutter. This includes broken electronics, outdated paperwork, and random knickknacks that no longer spark joy. Clutter creates chaos in your physical space, which translates into mental clutter. When I cleared out my bedroom of things I no longer needed, I noticed a surprising sense of clarity in my thoughts. With that clarity came new ideas, opportunities, and motivation. It's incredible how much our environment influences our energy. By removing these 9 items from your bedroom, you're not just creating a clean, open space. You're aligning yourself with abundance. Every object you let go of sends a powerful message to your subconscious and the universe. I'm ready to welcome prosperity and joy into my life. Every single item you remove from your bedroom is like peeling away layers of outdated energy. It's not just about decluttering, it's about making space for the life you deserve. Let's take a deeper look at why these things block abundance and how letting go transforms your environment into a magnet for prosperity. Let's revisit old clothes for a moment. Have you ever held on to something just in case, or because it reminded you of a different time in your life? I once kept a blazer from a job I hated. It wasn't just a piece of clothing, it carried the energy of frustration and stagnation. Every time I saw it, I felt stuck. When I finally donated it, I felt lighter, freer even. That simple act created space for me to welcome new career opportunities, and within weeks I landed a job that felt aligned with my purpose. The lesson here: when you release what no longer serves you, you make room for what's meant to come. Now let's talk more about books. The energy trapped in unread books can weigh you down in ways you don't even realize. Have you ever walked into a library or bookstore and felt an almost electric sense of possibility? That's the energy of flow. When books are actively read and loved, they're alive with ideas and inspiration. But when they're forgotten and dusty, they hold on to stale energy. I once read about a woman who started donating 1 book for every new one she bought. Over time, her career in publishing skyrocketed. Coincidence? Maybe. But more likely, it's the power of keeping energy moving. Expired beauty products may seem insignificant, but think about it. If you wouldn't eat expired food, why would you let your skin absorb outdated lotions or creams? It's a subtle but powerful message to yourself about your worth. I remember finding an old bottle of perfume that had turned sour. Tossing it wasn't just about hygiene. It was about clearing out old memories and making room for new experiences. I replaced it with a fragrance that made me feel vibrant and confident, qualities that naturally attract abundance. Let's revisit shoes. Shoes have a grounding energy. They're our connection to the earth. Walking in tattered, uncomfortable shoes is like trying to build a house on shaky ground. It's no wonder life feels unsteady when your literal foundation is worn out. Investing in a pair of well-made shoes is a form of self-care that pays dividends in how you carry yourself. You walk taller, exude confidence, and that energy ripples outward. What about incomplete accessories? These are more than just mismatched items. They symbolize unresolved aspects of our lives. When you hold on to things that are incomplete, you're sending a message that you're okay with lack. I once had a drawer full of single earrings. They sat there for years, collecting dust and reminding me of what I didn't have. When I finally let them go, I felt a surprising sense of closure. It was as if I'd told the universe, I'm ready for wholeness. Tattered bedding deserves more attention too. Your bed is the heart of your bedroom, the place where you recharge and dream. Sleeping in torn or uncomfortable sheets sends a subconscious message that you're settling for less. When I replaced my old bedding with soft, luxurious sheets, I noticed a change not just in my sleep, but in how I approached my day. I woke up feeling more rested, more motivated. It's a small investment with enormous energetic returns. Let's explore clutter more deeply. Physical clutter mirrors mental clutter, and both create blockages. There's a fascinating study about how clutter affects cortisol levels, the hormone linked to stress. Participants with cluttered homes had significantly higher stress levels. Think about that. The mess in your bedroom could be contributing to financial stress, not just emotional stress. Clearing your space isn't just a physical act, it's a way to reduce the mental barriers that keep abundance at bay. Unused hangers and hooks might seem trivial, but they represent latent potential. When you let go of what isn't serving you, like an empty hanger waiting for clothes you'll never wear, you're making room for the things you truly want. I once cleared out a section of my closet filled with unused hangers and hooks. Within weeks, I found myself buying clothes that felt more me, as if my closet had transformed into a space that reflected my identity rather than an outdated version of myself. Finally, let's revisit the overarching principle here. Everything is energy. Your bedroom is where you spend a significant portion of your life, and its energy directly impacts your subconscious. By removing these 9 items, you're not just cleaning up a room. You're resetting the energetic blueprint of your life. This is the foundation for attracting prosperity, not just money, but opportunities, health, and happiness. So as you go through your bedroom, don't just toss things out mindlessly. Thank each item for its service before letting it go. That gratitude amplifies the energy shift and sets a powerful intention for what you want to invite into your life. Share your experiences in the comments below. I can't wait to hear about the transformation you'll create simply by aligning your space with abundance.